Here, as you can see, folks, I'm here in San Bernardino County, specifically in Yucaipa. I've had enough of this garbage. When did you get here there, Joseph?
I got here about 8:15.
Okay.
So I've seen a few people go. I've seen almost everybody go in. I don't know if Jim Bulte's here or not.
Other people have stopped by. Do you recognize anybody?
I've recognized a couple people.
Okay, like that guy you were talking to?
No, I didn't recognize him.
So whose home is this?
This is Jan Leja, L-E-J-A.
She's the chairwoman?
She's the chairwoman of the Republican Party
For San Bernardino County?
Yeah. And
I got some signs. I got some signs.
take a picture.
I'm just recording it. Facebook Live's a little limiting. I can't take photos, but I'll be able to snip this.
Well, I'm taking regular video and whatnot.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I do. Okay, so when was it supposed to start? 8:30?
I don't know. Let's keep the shade to ourselves.
Leja, right there. Got it. Everybody, Leja is the chairwoman for the San Bernardino County Republican Party Central Committee. I got numerous tips.
Might be all we have left. Are they going to tax the shade?
Might as well.
They might.
So,
We'll have to buy carbon credits to stand the shade.
I know. From Cal Farts to Shade.
I want to get this guy on the record.
Okay. Tell us your name.
John Willis.
John Willis. Okay. Oh, brother. So we understand that the original venue in Victoria Gardens, they pulled out at the last minute because they were afraid of angry constituents who don't like the idea of paying 71 cents more per gallon on their tax.
Outrageous.
And the same thing had happened. Central Committee, man.
Good morning.
Good morning. So
The Central Committee? Do you support Chad Mays and Mark Steinorth, the Rhinos?
I'm on a call.
No, I understand. I'm recording too.
yeah, Estoy, whatever.
Mark Steinorth and Chad Mays?
I see Gardner's back there. Okay. Let me get my fabulous signs, which I worked on. That guy, so you don't know who that guy
I
was.
don't know who he is. I'm not going to know who most of them are because I've been out of the...
There's a Trump sign.
Yeah, there's a Trump sign.
Everybody, so really quick, let me give you some background here. The Republican Party of California, they have central committees in each county. And central committees are responsible for raising funds, recruiting candidates, running elections, networking, registration, voters, etc. Central committees in the state of California have become corrupt and lazy.
How are you? I'm a Republican. I'm on the same team. Are you a supporter of Chad Mays and Mark Steinorth?
You're on the central committee, though.
Huh?
I don't know you.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter if you know me. You should know Chad Mays.
No, I'm just asking you to support him. Shouldn't you be proud of who you support? Or announce who you don't? You're on the Central Committee. Who do you support then if you're proud?
Proud that man's a cheater and he stands up in the broadly.
Chad Mays ripped us off, and he betrayed the principles of our party, dude.
Chad Mays and Mark Steinorth for voting for the largest gas tax increase in American history.
And that gas tax is not going to go towards our roads. It's
We
going to
really
go
are at
towards
the
illegals.
zoo. We really are at the zoo.
Get away with it?
We are at the zoo. We got the rhinos. The rhino petting zoo.
The Rhino Petting Zoo. Devin Mathis, shame on you, Devin Mathis. You're watching my live feed right now, Devin.
Is he?
Let me tell you something, Devin. I saw what you put through your constituents. I'm looking at him right now, sorry. Devin Mathis, you should be ashamed of yourself. I don't care. Tom Lackey was watching this too, and Tom Lackey voted against it. Let me tell you something, Devin. I've got friends and connections up there in the Modesto area. We'll come after you next. How dare you? That cap and trade tax was a total scam, and you should have voted against it. We did not send you to Sacramento to betray our principles.
Rhinos. Hey, rhinos.
Come out and play. Here's the thing. How many is required for a quorum? How many
They're
is
not going to get a quorum.
good? So if they conduct any business, it's criminal.
They're having a big strategic meeting with the chairman of the party, and they can't even get a quorum.
And you're telling me Jim Brolt? Is there something about Jim Brolte you want to tell me that I don't know?
Not right
Not
now.
yet?
Not yet. Not yet.
I don't know.
I've heard things.
You know what? You know one thing I'm getting tired of is I'm tired of people who do nice things for me, but
Did you
they
get
did.
my awesome sign?
I got it. Can I? Yeah. Thank you for reminding me. I got to get my awesome sign.
Go.
Devin Mathis was watching me on this. I saw it. Devin Mathis was watching me on this. Devin, did you really think you were going to get away with that? I looked into that PAC, the CARE PAC. It was a defunct PAC that suddenly comes back to life and gives you a bunch of money to pay for you ripping us off. I am fed up with this. Let me tell you something. I'm watching, there's a state assemblyman in Illinois named Mike Bost.
Okay.
This guy would throw bills all over the floor. He would punch them and say, how dare. This guy would let loose on the floor of the General Assembly.
Awesome.
And I want my representatives doing the same thing. You guys should be tearing the walls down or bringing your own firearms and stopping people doing these things. You know, it's totally criminal that you go along with this garbage. And believe me, Joe Justin, if you're watching this, we're on to you. We know that you're making money off of Chad Mays giving into these corrupt programs. Here we go. Everybody, I got to go back and get stuff. So, okay, give me a sec here. Miss Conway, did you know what your did you ever push or promote this? Did you know that your successor, Connie Conway, she was the previous Assembly Minority Leader. I saw her. She was down there helping David Hadley when he ran in 2014. Connie, did you know about this stuff? Yes or no? Now, Connie Conway, if you knew about this, you should be ashamed of yourselves as well. I am not interested in being friends with anybody. I'm interested in people doing the right thing. This is outrageous. My Central Committee in Los Angeles County ripped away the charter from my volunteer club. I am the president of the Beach Cities Republicans, and they ripped away my charter because we were Trump supporters, we were vocal and outspoken. Gary Scaminoff, let's see. Okay, do we have another Central Committee member? Well. It's Sean Flynn. You're on the Central Committee too.
I am not on the Central Committee.
What are you doing here?
I was invited here.
Well, that means you're coming into it. You were invited here because there's a Central Committee meeting here. I know all about it.
Okay, so do you know where it is?
Okay, I do know where it is, but you said you were invited. You ought to know, don't you?
Well, I got it in a text message, but it sounds like you've been here a while.
Oh, yes, long enough to know that I'm as mad as hell.
We met?
Of course we have. How could you not know? You know who I am. I'm the guy who had the sign that says, "Stop taking us for dummies." You were running against Paul Chabot. Don't act like you don't know who I am. And Tressie Capps as well.
Oh, the Lemonade Social.
Yes, and it wasn't very social because you wouldn't answer my questions. So,
Am
please,
I under an obligation to answer your question?
you're under an obligation to fight for the rights and needs of every Californian. And the same Central Committee that you plan on attending right there is trying to rally around and protect Chad Mays and Mark Steinorth, who raised our... Are you against that? Are you on our side on this now, or what?
Let me tell... Well, actually, am I allowed to talk about this? I actually don't even know. But let me say that I suspect that you're actually mistaken, and you might be very happily surprised by the outcome of this meeting.
Okay, so then what is it?
I can't say any more because I'm not even an official person.
The only thing that's going to take away...
I wasn't lying to you there.
Okay, about what? About what you just told me?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm trying to use my words carefully because I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here.
The bottom line is this. How could you not know?
No, I can't vote.
But you're invited.
I was, but I was
and so were the friends.
I was invited 2 weeks ago before any of this stuff happened.
You were, and I want everybody to watch this. This guy just said to me that he was under no obligation to answer my questions. If you had just answered our questions last year, we would have gone.
I didn't know you.
That's not an excuse.
Rude?
Tressie Capps was there too, and you ignored us.
Again, why am I under any obligation to answer your questions?
Because you ran for office. Every citizen is allowed to petition the government.
I'm not the government.
You were running for office, sir.
Not the
Please,
government.
it's not going to work on me. Everybody, this is Sean Flynn, and I saw you. You were
Constitution.
asking questions to Tressie Capps when she was running for city council. I know all about that too.
No, I wasn't.
So
I
why?
was the moderator of
Yes,
the
that's my
debate.
mind. You were the moderator. I
Yeah,
know
I
all
will
about that
answer your
too.
questions.
So please tell me, are you going to go in there and demand that Mark Steinorth be censured and Chad Mays step down as minority leader? Yes or no?
I'm not answering that question.
Why not? You're a guest.
I was not invited here. I can't vote. I'm not.
Wait a minute. You said you were invited here, and now you're saying you're not?
I'm a guest.
But you were
I'm
invited. That means
makes
you
me
were
a
invited.
guest. When someone invites you,
Please
you're a
don't
guest.
spin me, dude.
No.
I'm
Is
not
that
a record.
happening? If
Do
you
not
invited
play
me. To
me.
your home, wouldn't I be a guest?
You said you were invited.
I was.
That makes you a guest, but then you told me you weren't invited. You just
No, I
said
said
that.
I couldn't vote.
No, you said you weren't invited. Oh my
What?
gosh. This is what's going on in San Bernardino County,
you're
folks.
confusing me.
We have rhinos, we have slippery Republicans who don't want to tell us the truth. They want to vote against their values, our values. This guy is going to the Central Committee meeting. He was invited to it, and this guy won't give me a straight answer whether he's going to go, "Hey, Sean Flynn, this is the guy who gave money to Scott Peters, the Democrat running for U.S. Senate. This is the same guy who blew me off at a lemonade social in Upland."
Do you support Chad Mays and Mark Steinor voting for the largest gas tax in American history?
I do not support the largest gas tax in American history.
But you support them remaining in office and him remaining as leader, right?
I did not say that.
Well, I'm asking you. This is your opportunity to clarify.
I'm not voting here at this meeting.
But I'm asking you.
It's a meeting, guys. We have a Central Committee meeting right here, and this guy's announced it. I need everybody to come on down. We are at 38415 Glen Oak Road here in Yucaipa. Everybody get down here right now, and we need to confront this corrupt Central Committee, which is trying to hide. Hey,
No answer.
you come back. There he is.
Who's this?
It's Mark Steinworth, the staffer. Get out here, Jordan. I see you.
He's the ED.
There he is. I found you. Jordan, we see you. Stop hiding.
He's the ED for the party.
Get out here and talk to us like a man.
He's not a man. He's a weasel.
He's the executive director, right?
What we got here?
They have a 5-year-old for an This is shameful. Shame.
How you doing?
You support Chad Mays upping our gas tax? 71 cents?
You and I are not on the same team.
We are.
Oh, brother.
Oh, wait.
So that means
I
you
vote-
support tax increases?
I vote for tax decreases.
I want honest people who don't cheat on their wives, who don't cheat on their campaign promises. Do you support that?
On the largest gas tax in American history team.
And that's money that's going to be going to illegal aliens. That's money that's going to be going to every corrupt enterprise in the state of California.
He's on the largest gas tax in American history team. That's awesome.
Are they going to actually say anything? Are they going to say anything at all?
Nobody said anything to me.
Shame.
Rhino Defense Force. The Rhino Defense Force. What's going on?
Si se puede. Outrageous.
Good morning.
Do you support Chad Mays, the guy who upped our gas tax by 71 cents? Shame. You guys are having a Central Committee meeting in private. That is outrageous.
Sir, do you support Chad Mays as Assembly Leader who voted for the largest tax increase in American history? Largest gas tax increase.
Whoa.
How come you guys don't want to comment? I don't understand.
There, we got another runner.
I don't understand why we can't stand up for what we believe in. Can't
We need
support.
every elected official, whether party official or in the state legislature, must play by the rules. I think they're getting a back door or something. Guys, did you see that? I want you to be sharing this everywhere. Make sure to share this video with Tressie Capps and Gary Grindall. I saw Sean Flynn, the same rhino who was trying to run against Paul Chabot to ruin his bid for Congress last year.
Different way of going about doing it.
Well-
I don't think most Republicans support it, so I'll leave it at that.
Very good. But I'll tell you this.
But
I've
you
been-
guys have a
hold on,
chance
hold
to...
on, hold on.
Sorry, okay.
I've been doing this for a couple of decades now, so I'm pretty fed up with getting stabbed in the back by rhinos. So you might not like my tactics, but I don't like getting bent over year after year after year. Fair enough?
All the way back to Anthony Adams.
Before that,
For Republicans.
before that. You have a good day, sir. I appreciate you taking the time to comment.
Who's Anthony Adams?
Anthony Adams is the dirtbag who represented Hesperia in the high desert who voted for the largest tax increase in California history back in 2009.
Oh, yeah, all those sellouts. Was he
Yeah.
one of the state senators?
Yeah, he was the sellout.
Along with that Cogdill guy.
Where's Anthony Adams now?
Where is he? I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe he's kicking it.
That's some Chris-
Okay, Kathy Ponce is watching. I know she lives here. Kathy, what do you think of this? There's a Central Committee meeting going on here in San Bernardino. There he is. There is the executive director right there. Everybody, check him out. Right there.
Is that the same suit he was wearing?
That's the guy who was watching my live feed from his office on taxpayer time defending Mark Steinworth.
Is that the same suit?
It looks like the same suit,
Hey,
too.
hey, Weasel, is that the same suit you wore on Thursday?
Right there, guys. Right there. Right there. Shame. Vergüenza.
Rhino Defense Force going into the petting zoo.
Tressie Capps, I know you're watching this. Guess who I just saw? Sean Flynn. And this guy tried to spin me like a record. And he was saying things like, I had no obligation to answer your questions. That guy was running for Congress and he blew us off. Do you remember my Democrats for Dummies sign? It was one of my favorites. I still have it. And the guy ran off when we demanded an answer. And this guy says that he's a guest here at the Central Committee. I know how the rules work. If you've run for office, you automatically become an ex officio. So, again, he's lying to us. Help, help. I need you guys sharing this. We are at 38415 Glen Oaks Road in Yucaipa. You need to get down here if you're a San Bernardino County member. I live in Los Angeles County, and I made it here. I live in LA County and I made it here. So please, no excuses. If you live in and around, if you live in Rancho, if you live in San Bernardino proper, get over here. Get over here right now and confront the Central Committee, which has the power to censure and demand the removal of Chad Mays as Assembly Minority Leader, and has the power and authority to demand that Mark Steinworth step down and allow someone else to take over. I need you guys moving on this. I can't do it all. And maybe I might ask you guys to start helping me out in LA County, because the corrupt Central Committee there revoked the charter for my club because we were proud and bold Trump supporters and we're not afraid to fight for our values. Oh, Lord, it's so hot out here. And I've learned the hard way. You can see how bronzed my face is. I can't deal with... I have to be able to protect myself. So... there we go. And I plan on being here a little while, so I got to make sure that I've got all the resources I need. Okay. Shameful. This is shameful, the stuff I've had to put up with. Unbelievable, the stuff I've had to tolerate. Okay, we got another one showing up. Let's see who this is. Okay. All right. I know it's a little shady. Just stick with it. Just bear with me for a 15. There we go. Give me a sec. Somebody commented, I'm not sure I agree with this. You know what? Being nice doesn't work. Being nice doesn't work. And sometimes you have to be a little uncivil to save civilization. So just deal with those. You just got to do it. You know, we've tried being nice. It doesn't work. We've tried being polite. It doesn't work. We've tried, you know, this, and it's just not effective. So this is where we're at right now. Keep sharing this, folks. This is how you deal with it. This is how you take on the establishment. This is how you take on the third house, which is buying up both sides of the aisle and telling people who to vote for and how. This is how you do it.
Hey, do you support the gas tax? Sir, do you support the gas tax, the largest gas tax in America?
Do you support Chad Mays raising our gas tax by 71 cents? Do you support the fact that he was stooping the previous minority leader and they were using tax dollars on government time to engage in their corrupt affair? What do you think of that? All right, Mitch into the ditch. We got to get rid of Mitch. 38415. Okay, Ponce, thanks. It's on the way to Riley's farm. I'm still kind of... I'm going to pin this. Okay, there it is, everybody. Thanks, Ponce. Okay, so now I have pinned the address.
Can I call her Kathy Ponzarello?
Ponzarello?
No.
What do you think, Ponce?
Is that a no-go or a yay-go?
Ponce.
Ponzarello.
38415 Acorn Way. Is this Acorn Way or what?
Acorn Way.
Okay, I'm sorry. I said Glen Oaks. It was my fault.
Right off Oakland.
Yeah, that's why.
Are you on the Central Committee?
No, we're following you on Facebook.
Oh, are you? What's your name?
Steve Fraser.
Steve Frazier.
Yeah.
Or no? Okay.
Cheating Chad.
Cheating Chad.
Mooching Mark.
How you doing, sir?
We're doing great.
What might tell us your name?
Steve Fraser.
And you came over here just to say hi to us, or?
Came by to say hi to you guys and support you.
You are awesome.
Thank you.
So, I got really excited because I thought you were on the Central Committee, but you're not. So you're not one of those people who can help us in there as far as make a stand. But I appreciate you coming out to say hi and to support what we're doing.
We're close by. We thought we'd come up here and just give you some support.
Thank you.
So what do you think about the largest gas tax in American history?
You know what? I voted against these rhinos and I voted against the Democrats all my life.
Yeah.
I'm sick and tired of this whole thing.
Yeah.
You know, my next stop is going to be Arizona. So
Arizona?
California's not-
Yeah, I know.
Isn't that terrible? We're being chased out of our own homes by the very people who are supposed to be protecting us.
I got 65 years in this valley, my son. I'm gonna tell you
65,
right
huh?
now, 65
You've been here
years
for
in this valley. Born and raised here, and I'm fed up.
Well, I'm sorry that that's the case. We all are. That's what Michael Jackson.
All right. Do you support Chad Mays and the gas tax that he raised on us? Do you support Chad Mays jacking up our car tax and gas tax and colluding with the Democrats and cheating on his wife?
Well, those 38 are why they've been meeting out here at last facility. So, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you. You guys have a good day. Bye-bye. No comment?
No, she ran away.
Did we get a picture? I didn't get a picture of her because I was talking to the Proud American.
Another runner.
Say no.
Demand Chad Mays resign. Demand Mark Steinorth resign. End the the cabal of corruption. Everybody come to 381-415 Acorn Way in Yucaipa. That's where the Central Committee, it's right here, everybody. Do what's right. Get out here, Jordan. You know what? There's that scripture. Woe to the land whose prince is a child. And they've got the executive director who, it sounds like his mother's milk is barely out of him.
We still don't know if
Brulte's here.
Jim Brulte is
the zookeeper here?
I don't know. We don't know if the zookeeper Jim.
And maybe the zookeeper Harmeet? I don't know. I'm starting to wonder about her.
I don't want to go there. I don't know.
I don't know.
Is he a zookeeper or a ringmaster?
Oh, that's a good one. Whoever's paying the bills, right?
There you have it.
Oh man, how many people are watching? Are you,
I got 163 right
are
now.
they saying it's a good feed or not? Because I can't get
Mine's a great feed, everybody.
Okay.
I have data. That's why.
Awesome. Okay.
So everybody, I need you sharing this. Like, don't just share this video too. Get down here, 38415 Acorn Way, Yucaipa. This is Lea's house. She's the chair for the San Bernardino County Republican Party Central Committee. Right here, everybody. Get your butts down here. Okay, we've got nice shade here.
Well, the meeting's supposed to start right now. It's 9 o'clock.
It's 9?
So I was waiting for Jim to get here.
Brulte's not here, huh?
I don't know. I don't think he's. When I got here, the only car that looked like it might belong to Jim was the Porsche in the parking lot.
That one?
Driveway. Because Jim's a tall guy. He's a big guy.
Yeah.
And all the other cars that were here, I saw people get out, or they were small vehicles.
Uh-huh. And is there, anybody want to tell me what's going on in Victoria Gardens? Oh, they're cap and trade lovers. Cap and trade. Hold it. Someone hold it for me, please.
Hold on, I got somebody coming right now.
Okay. Smoochy, smoochy. You paid for it, everybody. You paid for their affair. Cheating Chad and corrupt Kristen.
It's an old lady. Careful.
She's looking for the address.
Don't let her take the spot.
I'll get it back up.
Hello, ma'am. How are you doing today? I'm a Republican. I'm not an enemy. I know you're trying to go to this house right here. Just so you know. Okay. No, we're good. We're good. Well, that's our street.
There it is. So Cheating Chad and corrupt Kristen were having an illicit affair, and they were doing it on government time. They were going to campaign events, and they were scheduling their affair. Right here, Cheating Chad, corrupt Kristen. She needs to step down immediately as vice chair of our party. She has no business having any form of leadership. And so does this guy, too.
She thinks we're taking her parking spot, but I feel we're using it too.
Well, too bad.
Are you trying to tell me that they were getting paid by the taxpayers to carry on their illicit affair?
They were using taxpayer dollars. That's why there was an
Outrageous.
investigation.
Outrageous.
Smoochy, smoochy. And I'm pretty sure Kevin De Leon is probably sleeping with them, too. See, it's a love
He
triangle.
sleeps with Satan, I believe.
It's a love triangle. You think that Chad Mays raising our gas tax by 71 and moving the Central Committee meeting to a private place is appropriate?
You are an elected official, aren't you not? You were elected to the Central Committee? Were you not? I don't understand how you can be elected to a Central Committee but not make any comments about it. No? No comment?
Steinort's the cap and trader. Say no. Reject. I'm at 202 views, folks. 202. Please keep sharing this, everybody. Share this. Share, 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 share. I need you guys sharing this. We need to take down the rhinos. All the rhinos. Is that? Oh, that's Morel, isn't it?
Hey! No, we're using the shade, bud. Sorry for right now. I don't mean to be mean, but we're dying out here.
Oh my God. That's Mike Morel, the state senator.
Yep.
Okay, has he taken a stance on this? Has he spoken out against this or what?
He's spoken out against cap and trade for sure.
But what about his colleagues who are
I've
corrupt?
not heard him speak about his colleagues as far as what's going on. So.
Cap and trade lovers. Steinort's the cheater.
Hey, Mike. Hey, I don't want to jam you up. Do you feel like being videotaped at all?
No, but I think to talk to you the videotape off for a
Okay,
second.
all right.
Yeah, just
Hey, Arthur, let's talk to him. He's recording, so I don't
I'm allowed to record.
want to give it to
Okay, then you got to move it then. Sorry. I'm hardcore. Everybody, the address is here. 38415, the San Bernardino County Central Committee is having this private meeting. They tried to close the meeting to the public. You guys are the Central Committee. So tell me, what do you think of Chad Mays raising our gas tax by 71 cents?
You can go talk to him about it.
No. You guys are the ones who have the opportunity, in fact, the mandate as elected officials to demand that he be removed. Don't you dare talk to me like that. I have already gone after him. I've called his office too. So you don't care. You have a problem. You don't think there's a problem with our gas tax being raised by 71 cents? This man is a corrupt rhino who was having an illicit affair with the previous minority leader, and your answer is go talk to him? You guys are responsible for holding him accountable. Well, here they go, the rhino parade. Tell that coward to get out here right now. Tell Jordan to get out here right now.
Can I put you on the record? Can I say that publicly, or no? Do you always want that?
We need a no vote. We need them to be condemned, all of them. Lead by example, State Senator. We need this. Don't join with these rhinos.
Thank you, Mike.
I've never been a rhino.
Good. And I want you to teach them to get out of line right now. They need to stop taxing us. You need to tell them. Are you going to lead? Are you going to lead and demand that they vote him out?
He's a friendly.
Okay.
He's a friendly.
I've learned to double down, though.
I understand.
I wrote about this yesterday. It was a very hard thing for me to accept because I know Mike.
Right.
So I wrote about it yesterday, and I was taught in political training, like you don't have friends with